What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Alienware M18 with a 700M gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're going to check out Subnautica 2. Now, this is early access, so this is probably not like final, like FPS and all that stuff and graphics. Well, graphics are probably about close. They probably wouldn't be doing too much extra for that, but frame rate will probably improve a little bit. Might not, but I'm assuming it will. But the lamer thing about it is, and I don't know if this is going to stick around the whole game or just for early access, you have to do shaders when you hop in for the first time, and then you have to do even more shaders once you get into the game. So with that said, it takes way too long to do all that, to go through a bunch too many settings. So we're just gonna try high, because I still think Epic is a little too much for this thing. It's still only mid-range, as expensive as it was, but like GPU-wise and then like grand scheme of things. It's still a powerful GPU, don't get me wrong, but it's still only kind of mid-range. So let's just do high, and then if it can't do high and stay over 60, well then we'll throw on some upscaling and see what that does for us. And then get a little camera recording gameplay and call it quits. And move on to the next system. And hopefully I will not have to do this all the way till 5 a.m. But either way, let's get into the game. So with this system, I just did high, 1080p. And then when I go to camera, I did 1200p, the native resolution of the screen. But I was gonna try out during the camera record portion some upscaling, but I turned it on and it just made the game look worse and gave me worse FPS. So I was sitting there like, kind of looking eyes both ways real quick. And I was like, why would I do this? I'm just gonna go back to high, native then. So that's what I did. So now with that said, let's get to gaming.
Oxygen.
Alright, let's get a little camera-recorded gameplay. I was going to turn upscaling on, but realized it sucked. So I decided let's not. All it did was give me the same FPS and worse visuals. So why do that, right? Man, I just don't know where to get the frickin' any more copper. I know where it grows now. I just don't know where any more is. And then I've never found any of those other things I need. It's some weird sack off of some probably plant creature. It's not these. I got everything out of here, but let's just double check. Yeah, I'd rather use that. Oh. No more titanium. Inventory is full. Well, that thing seems like it's getting kind of close. It looks like some weird Titan, like, balloon fish thing. And I don't really want to meet it yet. Well, we still had some hiccups and drops under 60 back when we were in that one thing. But besides that, it seems like it's a pretty good experience. So far from perfect, but it's still in early development, so I'm not even really worried about it. Either way, I think we can wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's our wrap for Subnautica 2 on the Alienware M18 with a 700M. Did a pretty good job. There was one spot where we were dropping down under 60. Other than that though, we were rock solid above it. But I was going to try out some upscaling, but it didn't really seem to help at all. Quality didn't do anything, balance didn't do anything, performance didn't do anything. Actually no, performance got us like 3 FPS, but made it look absolutely horrible. So I was like, nope, we'll just do native then, the whole time. But that is all for the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And I'd do a peace out with that hand, and you know what I was doing, I'm sure, but... Or just do a left-handed peace out, and until the next video,